Hi, and welcome to the second week of Lent. My name is Ariane Rice, and I'm coming to you from the Church of the Good Shepherd in Towson, Maryland. Today, I want to talk about another way we cultivate an internal posture of prayer, particularly prayer when we want to listen more to for God, listen more in just being with God. Well, one of the things we have to do is open our heart and mind to God, which I think about as a way in which we choose a quality of attention in our prayer practice. So look at this with me for a moment. Now, this is something very familiar to you, I'm sure. Time lapse photography, allowing us to see the very natural act of a flower coming to full bloom. Perhaps that's a useful visual for you to take in to your time with God as you start your prayer practice. Sometimes we need to utilize one of our senses in focusing our attention so that we can be open to God. Another way in which we might do that is to repeat a mantra at the beginning of our prayer time, or whenever we notice our attention is drifting, when all of a sudden we realize, oh my gosh, I'm not even here anymore. The busyness of my mind has prompted me to start imagining or reflecting on something in the past or something I have to do in the future. And when that happens, simply notice and repeat, be still and know that I am God. So now I want to talk about carving out that space, quite literally, for a prayer practice where we are opening to God to listen. So somewhere in a place you spend time in, you have a nice, comfortable spot. I want you to choose that spot and choose a good time of day for you so that you will not feel hurried. You can sit comfortably and set a timer for 5 minutes. Maybe when you close your eyes and start, you want to picture that opening flower opening to God. Maybe when you close your eyes and take that first breath, you want to breathe out the phrase, be still and know that I am God. But what I want to encourage is some comfort with sometimes the uncomfortable work of just being for a period of time. And when the timer goes off on your phone, simply end with the Lord's Prayer. I do see the practices I'm offering as both simple and profound because the point of a prayer practice, the reason we open ourselves to God for a period of time, as Jesus instructs and encourages us to do, is so we are open to God outside of our prayer time, so that we see the fruit of the practice outside of the particular moments of the practice. So if you set that 5-minute timer and you come away thinking, oh, I didn't even say the mantra, I couldn't even picture a flower, my mind was going a million miles a minute, it's okay. All you have to do is try it again the next day. Please remember these are practices and they're not to lead to perfection, and we're not doing them to check off a box. Hopefully, we're doing them because growing our relationship with God is at the heart of the season of Lent. So I invite you to a 5-minute opening practice with God this week, and I will see you or talk with you next time.